Start. Public interest litigation, which is strategic arm of the legal aid movement and which is intended to bring justice within the reach of the poor masses who constitute the low visibility area of the humanity, is a totally different kind of litigation from the ordinary traditional litigation, which is essentially of an adversary character where there is a dispute between two litigating parties, one making claim or seeking relief against the other and that other opposing such claim or resisting such relief. Public interest litigation is brought before the court not for the purpose of enforcing the right of one individual against another, as happens in the case of ordinary litigation, but it is intended to promote and indicate public interest, which demands that violations of constitutional or legal rights of large number of people who are poor, ignorant, or in a socially or economically disadvantaged position should not go unnoticed and unredressed. Stop that would be destructive of the rule of law, which forms one of the essential elements of public interest in any democratic form of government. Stop. The rule of law does not mean that the protection of the law must be available only to a fortunate few, or that the law should be allowed to be prostituted by the vested interests for protecting and upholding the status quo under the guise of enforcement of their civil and political rights. Stop. The poor to have civil and political rights, and the rule of law is meant for them also, though today it exists only on paper and not in reality. Stop. If the sugar barons and the alcohol kings have the fundamental rights to carry on their business and to fatten their purses by exploiting the consuming public, certainly to belonging to the lowest strata of society have fundamental right to earn on honest living through their sweat and toil. Stop. Large numbers of men and women and children who constitute the bulk of an population are today living a subhuman existence in conditions of abject poverty, utter grinding poverty, base broken their back and sapped their moral fiber. Stop. They have no faith in the existing social and economic system. Stop. Nor can these poor and deprived sections of humanity afford to enforce their civil and political rights. Stop. The only solution of making civil and political rights meaningful to these large sections of society would be to remake the material conditions and restructure the social and economic order so that they may be able to realize the economic social and cultural rights stop.